thank you all for coming today to our second performance of the Lorax, potentially our final performance.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
We love that you're here to help support and celebrate our Living Compass Steward thespians. What is a Living Compass thespian steward,
It's a lot of
you
words.
ask? Well, it's sort of, well, it's kind of like, I would say,
Living Compass is our beloved school.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so that's Compass.
Thespian? Well, let me put it this way. It's a very talented actor, which of course cannot be me. I'm in my 70s. That was a while ago, so let's just put it with that.
Not
You
true.
still got it. You
Totally
still got it. It's in your bag. Okay. Well, but a steward. I mean, I always have trouble defining this one. Steward.
Well, a steward is like somebody who takes care of the earth and does not trash it and does not cut down trees like I'm going to be doing.
Why would you?
We're gonna take care of that guy.
We'll have a talk.
Don't let him leave the building.
Since we have been practicing being stewards all year, when it came time to be thespians, it seemed only natural that we should tell the story of one of the cutest stewards of all time, the Lorax.
And the fuzziest.
And the fuzziest steward, quite possibly. But it was not just child's play to get here, was it?
No. No, it took a lot of effort on the parts of all of these amazing kids and all of the parents who were involved and multiple family members driving and delivering things and dyeing things purple and
Woo! You were surrounded by them.
you are, watch out.
They were in their midst.
They're a highly capable group and can pull off anything.
I think we should give a round of applause to the parents and grandparents and friends. Thank you guys. So much fun working with you. A little bit of housekeeping before we get started. As usual, turn off your cell phone. I know that's hard to do. Also, if you were planning some yodeling practice, please postpone it till the end of the play.
It's not very long.
That would be helpful for us. You know where your biological needs can be taken care of. Water fountain over there, bathrooms over there. They are lighted aisles, etc. Your seat cushion will double as a thneed.
No.
I don't know, your seat cushion is
Not even a
worthless.
flotation.
It's comfortable, but
If there's
sit
an
on
emergency,
it. Ditch it.
get out of the building actually.
Just
right away.
Just leave it. Just go.
And your
Besides
programs, you might want to burn them at the end. There's some controversial evidence in there that could, cause to future.
About aliens. Don't let it leave the building. I guess that's pretty much it, though. Beyond that, you can relax. Oh, at the end, we do need your help fully up your chairs and please putting them against the wall. So that is the only thing we'll require of you today, besides your wholehearted enjoyment.
And clapping.
And
Plenty of clapping.
of course.
That is allowed.
So without further ado, thank you so much for being here. And we will go ahead and begin our play.
And we hope that it inspires your own inner Lorax as you watch.
At the far end of town where the grickle grass grows and the wind smells slow and sour when it blows, and no birds ever sing excepting old crows, is the street of the lifted Lorax. And deep in the grass, some people say, if you look deep enough, you can still see today the Lorax once stood just as long as it could before somebody lifted the Lorax away.
What was the Lorax, and why was it there? Why was it lifted and taken somewhere? In the far end of town where the grickle grass grows. The old Once-ler still lives here. Ask him, he knows.
You want to see the Once-ler? Don't knock on his door. He stays in his lurkum on top of the store. He lurks in his lurkum cold under the roof, where he makes his own clothes out of myth-muffered moof.
And on special dank midnights and August he peeks out of the shutters and sometimes he speaks. and tells how the Lorax was lifted away.
They'll tell you, perhaps, if you're willing to pay. And the end of a rope lets down a tin pail. And you have to toss in 15 cents at a nail. And the shell like great grandfather's
Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count to see if you paid it the proper amount. Then he hides what you paid him away in his snub, his secret strange hole in his grumpulous glove. Then he grunts.
I'll call you by a whisper of phone, for the secrets I tell are for your ears alone.
Down slips the whisper on the phone to your ear.
The Once-ler's whispers are not very clear, since they have to come down through a snarly nose, and it sounds as if he had small bees up his nose.
Now I will tell you.
He says with his teeth sounding gray.
The Lorax got lifted and taken away. It all started back, such a long time back.
Way back in the day, when the grass was still green, and the pond was still wet, and the clouds were still clean, and the songs of the swimming swan rang out in space.
One morning I came to this glorious place, and I first saw the trees, the truffula trees, the bright colored tops of the truffula trees, mile after mile in the fresh morning breeze.
And under the tree there were brown bar balloons, frisking about in our bar balloon soup, as we played in the shade and ate truffula fruits. From the rivulous pond came the comfortable sound of us humming, fish humming, while splashing around.
But those trees, those truffula trees. All my life I've been searching for trees such as these. The touch of their tufts are much softer than silk, and they have the sweet smell of fresh butterfly milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what to do. I unloaded my cart. In no time at all, I built a small shop. And I chopped down a truffula tree with one chop. And great skill and with great detected a need. Instant I finished, I heard a gazump. I looked. I saw something pop on the stump of the tree I chopped down. It's a sort of man describing that's hard. I don't know if I can.
He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy. And he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy.
Mr. Achoo!
He said with a sawdust sneeze.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues. And I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs.
He was very upset as he shouted and puffed.
What's that thing you've made out of my truculent tuft?
Look, Lorax, there's no call of alarm. I chopped just one tree, I'm doing no harm. For I'm being quite useful, for this thing is a need. It needs to find something that all people need.
It's a shirt. It's a sock. It's a glove. It's a hat. But it has other uses. Yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, or pillows, or for sheets, or curtains, or curtains for bicycle seats.
The Lorax said,
Sir, you are crazy with greed. There is no one on earth would buy that fool with need.
But just that next minute, I proved he was wrong. Just that next minute, that chap came along. And he thought the need I admitted was great.
And I happily bought it for $3.98.
I laughed at the Lorax.
You poor silly guy. You never can tell what some people will buy.
I repeat,
cried the Lorax.
I speak for the trees.
I'm busy.
He told him,
Shut up, if you please.
I rushed across the room, and in no time at all, I built a radio phone and put in a quick call. I called my brothers, my sisters, my uncles, my aunts, and I said,
Listen here, here's a wonderful chance for the whole Once-ler family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast.
Take the road at North Ditch.
Talking. So quiet, so stiff.
and in no time at all, in the factory he built, the whole Once-ler family was working full tilt. They were all knitting needs, just as busy as bees, with the sound of the chopping of truck noises.
then oh baby, oh how my business did grow.
Chopping one tree at a time was too slow.
So I quickly invented my super axe hacker, which whacks up 4 truculent trees at one smacker.
Sir, we're chopping trees 4 times as fast as before.
And that Lorax, he didn't show up anymore. But just that next week, he knocked on my new office door. He snapped.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please. But I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots, who played in the shade in their barbaloo suits, and happily live eating truculent fruit. Now, thanks to your hacking my trees to the ground, there's not enough truculent fruit to go around, and my poor barbaloots are all getting the crummies.
Because we have gas and no food in our tummies. We want to live in here.
But I can't let them stay. We'll have to find food, and I hope that they may. Good luck, boys.
He cried, and he sent them away.
I, the Once-ler, felt sad as I watched them all go.
But business is business, and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies, you know.
I meant no harm, I most truly did not.
But I had to go bigger, so bigger I got.
We biggered our factories, we biggered our roads.
We biggered the wagon. We biggered the load. And the need was out and was shipping it forth
To south,
everyone needs. Then again he came back. I was fixing some pipes when that old nuisance Lorax came back with more gripes. I'm the Lorax.
He coughed and he whiffed, he sneezed and he snuffed, he snargled and he sniffed.
Once-ler,
He cried with a crupulous croak.
once you're making a smogulous smoke. My poor swami swans, why, they can't sing a note.
No one can sing who has smog in their throat.
And so,
Said the Lorax.
please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off.
Where will they go now?
I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog you've smogged up around here. What's more,
Snapped the Lorax as dander was up.
let me say a few words about Gluppity-Glup. Your machinery chugs on day and night without stop, making Gluppity-Glup and also Schloppity-Schlop.
What does he do with his leftover goo?
I'll show you, you dirty old Once-ler man, you.
You're dumping the pond where us humming fish hum. No more can we hum, for our gills are all gummed.
So I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. They walk on their fins and get woefully weary.
In search of some water that isn't so smeared.
Then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax.
Now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap, yap, yap and say bad, bad, bad. All I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you, I intend to go on doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I'm figuring on biggering. And biggering.
And biggering.
And turning more toiletries into sneaks.
With everyone needs.
And at that very moment we heard a loud whack! From outside the fields came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree, then we heard the tree fall.
Boom! The very last truculent tree of them all.
No more trees, more leaves, some more work to be done.
So in no time, my uncles and aunts, everyone, all waved me goodbye and jumped into my cars and drove away in the smoke-smothered stars. Now all that was left beneath the bad-smelling sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax and I. The Lorax said nothing, just gave me a glance, just gave me a sad, sad backwards glance as he was lifted up by the seat of his pants.
I'll never forget the grim look on his face as he was hoisted up and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace.
And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with one word.
Unless! Whatever that meant, well, I couldn't guess. That was a long, long time ago, but each day since that, over the years when my buildings have fallen apart, I've worried about it with all of my heart, but now,
Says the Once-ler.
now that you're here,
Me?
the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear.
Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot.
Nothing is going to get better. It's not.
So catch!
Says the Once-ler. He let something fall.
It's a trophy to see.
It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last truffula seed.
And truffula tree is what everyone needs.
Truffula, treat it with care. Give it clean water and feed it fresh air.
Oh, grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack.
Then the Lorax and all of his friends may